Alrighty, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on when you see this. Hose is back. Alright, we're back with more Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. So, it's been only a few minutes since the last time. I am making coffee currently, hoping it to be iced, so hopefully I won't be tired, but right now I feel fine, so let's see how it goes. Last time, we went ahead and continued the trial of Lana Skye. After learning a few more things about Angel Star, we found out that, the more contradiction of where she was at some point, but right now I think she's kind of inconclusive right now, but we did find that there was something in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car. Apparently there was talk about a muffler could also be related to an exhaust pipe, so we were investigating what that was. Now, there's a lot of things we had learned before, just like bloodstains and shoes and stuff, although that led nowhere, I believe. But we went ahead and see what this scarf was. We went to recess, and we found then the chief of police actually appeared with the newfound evidence that there was, I believe, a switchblade and a muffler. A muffler as in a scarf. That's actually, a muffler can also be a scarf. So, yeah, we found that out, and now we're trying to figure out what the heck and where we're going, because it's still a little bit all over the place. But this knife was used for another incident, it seems, in an evidence room. So we're really trying to play back of who done it, and why is there. Right now we've also known that there is 2 murders. Both happened at the same time. One at the department where we are investigating. One in the police department, and they happened at the same time. And both of the IDs are the same for the person that they killed. So what does this mean? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. So let's continue. But this trial is ended, so we're probably gonna find more evidence in the police department. So let's get to it. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. Also, the Game Awards will be starting in about 20-ish. No, sorry, in like almost a little less than an hour, which this does cut into our time of recording. So, like in the later half, I'll be like keeping my eye on my phone a little bit to watch the Game Awards. Now, it is only the pre-show, so it's still not anything crazy, I think. So if something does happen, I might have to cut the video a bit, but we're gonna have to see. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth? Please just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened, if it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, the court is adjourned. Alright, time to gather some more evidence. To be continued again. But most likely we're gonna figure it out after this trial, I think. Not like the other times, I think. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this? And the evidence room? The prosecutor's office and the police department are all 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or try to at least. Alright, let's do it. Glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure if she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. February 23rd. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? So there's no body. So most likely Edgeworth. So this is definitely during the ceremony. So during the ceremony, most likely somebody perhaps stabbed him? Question mark. Then placed him inside Edgeworth's car, which he went back to the prosecutor's office with that horrible trophy. And then Lana Sky happened to probably open it. I don't know how or why, but yeah, she probably did. And then she saw that, and then Angel Star saw her. So somebody's framed. Maybe it was probably somebody trying to frame Miles Edgeworth for a murder again because of this trophy or something. That's my guess, though. But let's find out. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. The oil drum. Was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the prosecutor's office was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Hey, ignore the strength of my science. At your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? What are we using that for? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done these tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Right. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff. No drink, not drinking it. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You want an extra pair of those things? Whoa. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Are we sure this is part of the same game, bro? What is going on? Alright. Like these, see? Press A to spray on it. Okay, let's find some bloodstains. Oh yes, I know what the button A is. I'm pretty sure it's this button. Oh, look at that. Blood right there. I can see her eyes shining behind these glasses. So is this a bloodstain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Specifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, specifically? The amount? The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Did you think there'd be a little more blood? That's right. I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the soles of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, they'd have to been more blood than this. Maybe Lana Sky, I don't know, man. Hey, Mr. Wright? I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? Okay. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Oh yeah, with this stuff, pretty handy. And this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up all my allowance to buy that. Oh great. Alright, solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces. Spray to use. You can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with the views of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this a spray on something suspicious. Ha. Oh, hi. I wonder how that fluid of yours will react to a nice deli box. Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes. Too bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Day-old? Uh-oh. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead is it doesn't really get my mouth watering. Today's trial. Alright. You certainly put me on a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starbutt. No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Detective Star. So you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes. I was a long time ago. Well, 2 years. It was a long time ago, well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Ooh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'll still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Okay, so we're going back to old incidents again. Okay. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Yes, she does. Here, I'll see if I show her this thing. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident is written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective in that case, you know. Ah, really? That knife was evidence from the case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over, not yet, like last case. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Okay, I guess not. Okay, well. Oh, I can't do it on the screen. This is down there. Oh! Well. Blood on the phone. This blood must be from when Lana... No, my sister isn't the murderer. But she did call you, didn't she? All the time, at the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, just whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. This means that Lana's hand had blood on it. It just keeps getting worse. So did you mark it? Yep, she did. How about on the old drum? Here we go. So this is the famous oil drum. Well, no time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. Don't cry. That Lana Sky must be a strong woman. I was gonna say the faucet. Okay, let's move, I guess. Oh, Edgeworth. Well, this place is as classy as today as it was yesterday, and I'm sure it'll be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. I don't think there should be any blood here, right? Okay, that would be the only thing. What? Huh? What? There's some blood dripped here. Judging by the amount, it's from a nosebleed. Oh, a nosebleed? Maybe it's wrath. It is wrath. Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone and they're further incompetent. Why does Detective Gumshoe face come to mind? Well, that's something I did not expect. Well, that was interesting. I didn't expect to see that. Anyways, let's talk to Lana Sky. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning. If everybody's watching the Game Awards right now. Also, I guess Hololive is co-streaming, huh? I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How is she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Grant say they'd arrest a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Okay. Whoa. Alright, criminal affairs. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there's a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, I'll go check with the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries on dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Like, I'm just gonna make sure that, yeah, no, it should be 5:30, 4:30 for the pre-show. Well, I'm just gonna put it up just in case. Okay, or it's not gonna show. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to. Okay. All right, the police department office entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Okay, but seriously though, is this a reason the blue badger is still withering around today? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Okay, yeah, the pre-show hasn't begun. There's just only the little talk about some games that probably are being shown. Can I take this battery out? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. What does that mean? What are you implying? Ah, damn, I thought there would be something on his little horn there. I was wondering why there's like nothing there. See nothing here. Let's move inside. Guard station. Alright. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station of the police room. Evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. Beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh. Oh! What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. I wonder who it is. I'm pretty sure there should be no blood in here. I think I won't look around just yet. Okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to examine. Look on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's all set up like a trap or something. A trap here? I know, maybe something was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Actually, is that Ghost of Yote that's being shown at the Game Awards right now? Or the IGN? Because I'm looking at IGN. Let's just walk in. Wait, why am I... Is there any other place that's better than the IGN? How about the Game Awards channel? There you go. I don't want to be looking at IGN, bro. There you go. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go inside. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. Okay, it says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check out who went in and out. The security guard uniform hanging in there. It looks like a costume more than a uniform, really. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe it wasn't that. It's a poncho. But I don't think it's... Hey, I'll give that information to myself for the time being. So, guess I'll spray. I feel like it wouldn't be anywhere else but there. Okay, I don't think there's anything here. So, what do we do? Maybe Edward's room? Still not here, though. Maybe attention center? Nope. Well, I guess we have to do something here, I guess. Yipes, they're sure used prickly. These are sure prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How? Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction, just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Okay. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But looks like it's nailed shut. You can't get in there anyway. Of course not. If you went through here, the cactus would fall over. Youch. Okay. Or yike. So, what now? Um. So, where do we go? I guess we're supposed to talk to her? Oh look, Emma Sky. That's so cute. Someone marked a marker to write this name on it. Emma Sky, don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Okay. It's cute. Can you take a look at this? Okay. Thing is, you didn't find any new evidence, so... That's about as red as sports car can get. Looks a pretty bright red. What? The trunk lid? Right. What are we supposed to do now? Because you didn't find any new evidence or anything, or we can't even get to the scene of the crime. Okay. Bro, where are we supposed to be going? I feel like it's something in that room, but... What the frick am I supposed to be doing? Cause we did every. It has to do something with her, with Angel Star, surely. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Because all we talked about her from is the SL incident. But we told her this and it didn't lead anywhere. I'm running out of time, guys. I'm wasting precious recording time. Thanks, I'm glad you told me that, but what the f do I do now? Yep, it's the same. I'm Confucian. Can you tell me what I should do? Yeah, she's saying to go there. But how do I get inside? I already examined the door. Needs someone's permission? But we don't even know where Lasso Bro is. What? I'm gonna find out where this is. This video might be made a little shorter. Okay, I think I finally found it. So when I had to present, I believe this. I had to present this crime photo again. Then new dialogue showed up. My goodness, that took too long. SL9 incident. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of the job. Oh, and you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jack Marshall. Oops, I mean police department security detail officer Jake Marshall. Detective Marshall. Really? As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. And he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. And neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There are one only reason I came to sell lunches in this accursed office. I came here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. Finally. There has to be a connection. So, Ricky. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Okay. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your... Are you his going out? What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cool. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Alright, now can we talk to people? Can we actually talk to him? Oh, nice. Very good.